How to attract what you need when you need it. Today I'd like to share with you 5 secrets of money magnetism. When you learn and apply these secrets, you will learn how to attract what you need, when you need it, and much, much more. Hey, this is Anne. Thanks for tuning in. Please, if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Also, it would be great if you can show some love by liking, commenting, and sharing. The first thing you need to do to become a money magnet is to define how you feel about money, your relationship with money, and your relationship with divine source. What is money? Is it the root of all evil or the source of all good? Well, the truth is that money in itself is a flow of energy. It is symbolized by many forms. You can see it as paper currency, as coins, as a plastic card or a statement on your bank app. Harm can result when it is loved and hoarded for its own sake. By hoarding, we can block the energy flow. Money will grow stagnant if we bottle it up or hoard it. To attract a steady flow into our lives, we must learn to view money not as a thing, but as an expression of energy. We also must understand what constitutes our needs, meaning what we need for our own highest good and for the highest good of others. It is a law of nature that when we waste any resource, it becomes more and more difficult to replenish. Think of the vast number of forests that have been cut without replenishing, and the destruction of resources, extinction of species, and countless repercussions from the careless and wasteful treatment of nature. Also consider the stories of movie stars, musicians, and athletes who squandered their money until they were penniless, and in many cases destroyed their lives and their ability to recreate the success. I'm sure you've heard stories of lottery winners who were back to being broke within a few years. What is real wealth? It is not as much as what you have, rather it is how well you know how to use what you have. To be truly wealthy, to be able to attract everything you need when you need it and in abundance, you must first have the consciousness for wealth and the will to generate this energy. Energy is indeed the link between mind and body, between divine consciousness and the material universe. Science has demonstrated that matter is energy. Many physicists go further and state their belief that energy is a manifestation of consciousness. In this, they concur with the ancient teachings, which state that divine will manifested the material universe through the medium of cosmic energy. Energy may be compared to electricity. Indeed, electricity is a form of energy. Electricity is a lower manifestation of the same energy of that which moves the body. It is a particular manifestation of the cosmic energy which created the material universe. When electricity flows through a wire, it generates a magnetic field. The stronger the flow, the more powerful this field. Whenever we will something to happen or be drawn to us, a ray of energy goes out, projected by the power of our thought or our will. The energy in its turn generates a magnetic force field. It is this magnetic force that attracts to us the object of our expectations. Therefore, to attract money, we must be confident that we have the right to our fair share of the abundance of the universe. And indeed, we have that right, all of us. Don't be passive in the demands you make on the universe. Don't wait for good fortune to smile on you. Be secure in yourself and know that you yourself are an integral part of this cosmic reality. When you have that consciousness of living in abundance, then you will attract more abundance. The second secret is that you are a part of a greater intelligent reality. One of the great scientific theories is the absence of dividing lines between animate and inanimate matter, and that matter is itself a manifestation of consciousness. The fact is that our intelligent awareness is a part of the vast universal intelligence. When we are in attunement with that infinite consciousness, we draw on it. We receive our inspiration from the infinite intelligence, and we can involve that intelligence in whatever we try to do. We don't have to figure out exactly how our goals will be achieved. In fact, the less we bother with particulars, the more perfectly things seem to work out for us. The good news is that we have infinite power to attract anything we could possibly want. However, there is a catch. The bad news is that when our goals are exclusively self-centered, as opposed to be for the good of others, our connection to Source greatly diminishes. To tap into Universal Source and receive the inspiration or intuition that directs your energy to that of abundance, you must seek to contribute to the greater good and thus manifest your own good as well. There are two directions in which our consciousness can move: expansion and contraction. There are no limits to our potential for expansion. We are part of the infinite intelligence, the source of all good. But there's also the possibility of unlimited contraction. The contractive consciousness can cause us to completely collapse inward through selfishness, pettiness, greed, meanness, hate, and fear. To live fully by the high truths, we must simply offer ourselves and our talents to be used. In other words, offer a service that benefits the greater good. The more you include in all your striving a desire for the good of others along with your own welfare, the more you will thrive. Living for an expanded reality means to include what's best for others, not only for yourself. The cosmic intelligence, God, the universe, whatever term you believe in, is one with your higher self, your consciousness. You can pray to it, receive answers, help, guidance. Ask with gratitude, listen with meditation, and follow up with action. The fact is, wealth is something we create. It is not merely there waiting for us to find it. We attract and generate the energy which then manifests in the form of money. It is produced out of the infinite factory of ideas. The third secret is that the more you give, the more you receive. In the Bible, Jesus said it is more blessed to give than to receive. This is so true on multiple levels. First, you give of your services, your intelligence, your creativity to bring the energy that attracts abundance. Then you give back to others from the abundance that you have received. When we have the consciousness of hoarding, of taking only for ourselves and never allowing the energy to flow to others, we will block that energy flow. It may cease altogether. Whatever we are given in this world, whether money, talent, popularity, it should be taken as an opportunity for service. We were not put here on earth merely to live for ourselves, but were given the blessing of a human experience so that we can enter into a greater awareness of all life and can provide a contribution to higher good. One of the principles taught in Judaism and Christianity is that of tithing, of giving an offering to God. The principle is that whenever you offer something to God, that offering becomes blessed, and you in turn become blessed. I know that in today's world, many people find the money coming in is less than the bills they have for their most basic needs. But there are countless stories from people in all walks of life, all levels of income, who find that once they start giving, their sources of supply start to multiply. The next secret, concentration. Concentration is power. When we can focus the mind, we can develop the will and the energy. Concentration not only involves focusing the mind, but includes the heart's feelings. Feeling is that aspect of consciousness which empowers one's intentions. It must be kept calm, not restless or impatient. Without inner calmness and control, there can be no concentration. Concentration can be developed by meditation, by intense focus on stillness, directing your concentration on the third eye while breathing deeply. Deep concentration is possible only in a state of relaxation. Many people mistakenly believe that meditation amounts to a kind of escape from reality or an avoidance of responsibility. Actually, meditation is easily the most effective way of enabling oneself to face and overcome any of life's challenges. The deep power of concentration that comes through daily meditation enables a person to resolve an issue in minutes, perhaps where otherwise he or she might have fretted over it for weeks. Even more important, where the will is concerned, the concentration that comes due to regular meditation generates with perfect naturalness the strength of will that is necessary for success in any undertaking. In meditation, one is taught to concentrate on the third eye, that point between the eyebrows, since this is a seat of concentration in the body. The more frequently and deeply one focuses their mind at that point, the more powerful your will becomes. Another important part in developing concentration and therefore willpower is inner clarity, crystal clarity of reason and feeling. Meditation is a great aid in the development of such clarity. Crystal clarity means to see oneself and all things as aspects of a greater reality, to seek to enter into conscious attunement with that reality, and to see all things as channels for the expression of that reality. When the mind is clear, one naturally addresses issues one at a time. It is equally true to say that by limiting oneself to doing or thinking about one thing at a time, one finds that the mind in turn gradually develops clarity. Whatever we do, we should train our mind to do it with one pointed attention. What that means, quite simply, is to be interested and involved in everything we do. Do one thing at a time, and as you do it, give it your full intention. This is the key to concentration. The final secret to becoming a money magnet is affirmation. Affirm what you want with gratitude, in the present tense. You can start your affirmations with, I am a money magnet, or I am attracting everything I desire. Repeat these affirmations over and over. Repeat them before going to bed at night and first thing in the morning. If possible, say them loudly. If not, just say them quietly to yourself. I found it to be especially reinforcing to say them while looking into the mirror. But you must affirm believing and do it with enthusiasm. Well, if you apply these secrets, you will find that you're attracting what you need when you need it. You will be gradually transforming your life into that of a magnet for good and for prosperity in every area of your life. Also remember to perform little acts of kindness every day. Peace, love, and light